My next question comes from Pablo, and Pablo asks me, how big is your banana? It's a very personal question you're asking me there, Pablo. Okay, I'll tell you how big my banana is, Pablo. Here's my banana. I'd like you to notice that my banana still has all the skin on my banana, so that's a good feature of my banana. And how big is my banana? Well, funny enough, I happen to have a tape measure here. So let me measure my banana for you, Pablo, and I'll give you the answer. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of The Gay Bear. My name is Roman and I am The Gay Bear. In this episode of The Gay Bear, I will be wearing a jumper that makes me look like someone's granddad and also be replying back to the questions that you asked me from my previous episode. Twinks, hunks, or bears? Now, my YouTube channel is called The Gay Bear. I am The Gay Bear. But I am not only open to the idea of bears. Like, I'm not just like, bears and nothing more, no! I will go, I nearly said go with anyone. That's not what I want to portray. I am open to all types of people based on who they are on an individual basis. Also based on my taste and sexual fetish. So primarily I like Latin and Hispanic, but I'm not totally close to that. So if I meet a really hot 20-year-old from Peru who's got dark skin and talks with a Peruvian South American accent, I'm totally into that. Likewise, if I meet some big burly Canadian bear with a beard who's invites me back to his house, I'm totally into that. I went to New Zealand and and went out in a gay bar, and I started talking to this really huge Maori guy. Maori being the native people from New Zealand. He was 6'5", huge muscles, covered in tattoos across his chest. He had tattoos across his half of his chest. They went down his arm, and he was talking to me, and I was thinking, this guy is beautiful. And he invited me back to his place. He was actually staying in a hotel room. He was visiting that city. And as I followed this mountain of a man back to his hotel room, I was thinking to myself, this guy is going to absolutely destroy me, because I'm active, I'm not passive, but I still followed this mountain of a man back to his hotel room. And as I walked through his hotel room door, I was thinking, what am I doing? This guy is going to absolutely wreck me. But actually, that turned out that wasn't the case. He was the one who wanted to be destroyed, and I was very happy to do that for him. And it's probably one of my happiest memories. Okay, moving on. David Brown asks me, two cowboys enter a bar, which one do you go home with? Honey, very simple question, the one that likes to ride bareback. Okay, moving on. Okay, so my next question is from Abdul, and Abdul asks me, am I single and ready to mingle? Well, Abdul, that's an interesting question. I am in an open situationship with another guy. He's younger than me, and he does not want to be tied down. His ex-boyfriend was very controlling, and I'm totally open. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid that would put me in danger, then such as having unsafe sex with people without taking PrEP. Where am I going with this? Am I single or ready to mingle? So no, effectively I am not single, but I am ready to mingle because He doesn't want to be tied down, and I don't want to be tied down. I'm going to start doing a lot of traveling for my YouTube channel, and I'm sure that I will meet people along the way who will be wanting to mingle with me, and I want to be able to say, yes, let's do some mingling. Yeah, that works. Okay, so my next question comes from Pablo, and Pablo asks me, how big is your banana? It's a very personal question you're asking me there, Pablo. Okay, I'll tell you how big my banana is, Pablo. Here's my banana. This banana is mine. I'd like you to notice that my banana still has all the skin on my banana, so that's a good feature of my banana. And how big is my banana? Well, funnily enough, I happen to have a tape measure here, so let me measure my banana for you, Pablo, and I'll give you the answer. So, not including the skin at the end, Pablo, my banana's 18 centimeters. So I have an 18 centimeter big banana, which in inches for our American friends is 7 inches. So there you go, Pablo. I hope that answers all of your banana related questions. My banana is 7 inches or 18 centimeters, and it still has all the skin at the end. Good. Okay, glad I answered that one for you. Moving on. Question comes from Unique Trash, which is an amazing YouTube username, and they asked me, what is the biggest way you've changed in the past 5 years, and equally what kind of self-reflection are you currently working on? So to answer your question, Mr. Unique Trash, in the last 5 years I have learned to speak Spanish. I did a language exchange with a very incredibly handsome Spanish doctor, and also equally a very handsome Spanish policeman, and we used to meet via Skype. The Spanish doctor was via coffee in the morning, so we'd first thing in the morning with coffee we'd meet and we'd do a class of Spanglish, which is half an hour English, half an hour Spanish. He corrected me, I corrected him. And yeah, that was really, really helpful. And I did the same with a Spanish policeman. But that has taught me, it's opened the door to a whole new culture of the possibility of travel. I can now travel, you could pick me up and drop me in South America with $1,000 in my passport and say, get home. And I could do it. And grinder hookups as well in Spanish when I first started learning were quite difficult, because sometimes with grinder hookups there's not a lot of conversation to be had, but sometimes you need to be able to speak the language, and I learned quite a lot of Spanish through grinder hookups when I go to someone's house, or just having to communicate with them. They don't speak English, and I'm like, right, okay, I know what I want. So yeah, I that also opened up a whole new avenue of men for me to go and meet and to become friends with. And what am I currently reflecting on? Currently reflecting on the building of the Gay Bear. Wow. I used to run a company in London, and I did really, really well, and it didn't make me happy. I worked a lot of hours. I would even say it was a very, very contributing factor to the downfall of one of my previous relationships, was that I basically just worked all the time, 14-hour days, running this company, and it never made me happy. I became a qualified English teacher, and I taught English, and that did make me happy. But that limited my ability to travel. because I was always teaching in the same location. And with the Gay Bear, it allows me to do something that really interests me, which is effectively talk about being gay, which I have been for a very long time, exploring gay culture, and traveling, reviewing like saunas, nightclubs and bars and all around the world. And I think that would be, at the moment, I guess, as I've hit middle age, I have hit middle age, 43, that has become my primary thing, is that I want to be in a situation where I can do something I love, I can do something that excites me every day, and I have the ability to travel more, meet more people, experience more cultures, and use my Spanish. Also, just as a side note, at the moment I'm currently learning Portuguese as well, and when I've finished learning Portuguese, I would like to learn French or Italian. Italian's quite similar to Spanish, and I can watch Italian TV. Oh yeah, that's a good sized banana. Oh, hi there. Sorry, you just caught me playing with my banana. Yeah, it's quite a big banana. Anyway, thanks very much for getting to the end of this video. I hope you liked me answering all of the questions that everybody sent me. I actually had to cut questions out that people had sent me because the video was just so long. If you're not subscribed already, it'd be really good if you could hit the subscribe button. If you liked my video, it'd be really good if you hit the like button. And if you want to connect with me in any way, you can just go straight to my website, thegaybear.com, and on there you'll find basically all the links and information you need to connect with me. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna sit here and eat my banana, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Have a great weekend. Mwah. Bear kisses. Lovely banana.